Well, how's it going, guys? Well, I'm guessing it's Monday afternoon where everybody's at, except for a few. Miss Serena, Reese, BJ, Jennifer, Power Tools, Sarah K, Miss Serena. Boy, I'm glad I got you guys in here. Debs, Nicole, Clint Brook. Some new names in here. Holly Moon. Hmm. Dave and Wolfie. Donald. Which Donald is that? Donald Callahan. Well, see there, I told you wasn't blocked. Nope, you're on here. Well, the last few days, been having a lot of problems with trolls. Do you still speak to Bridget? We talk once in a blue moon. You know, it's changed a little bit, not much, but it's getting better. Pie guy. Oh boy. We don't answer restricted numbers because chances are that's going to be um, a troll, and we can take care of that right now. Boop. Yep. See, we don't. Carter, and that's spelt with a little c, has been trying to get me to come up on his panel so he can dredge up all this so-called garbage that 550 went over 2 years ago, and he's been all debunked. So it's worthless, Carter. Go find you something else to dig around on. Now, Honey Bear, Miss, what was her name? Miss, what was her name? Hold on, guys. I gotta pull up my Twitter real quick. Oh, the flower child, Miss Irwin Lewis, is known as the honey bear, hun. Well, my honey bear. So, anybody that sees her, feel free to call her honey bear. Cryptic. Peter. Susan, we love you too. We love everybody in here. George, I'm so glad you're out of the hospital, buddy. Hope. Well, guys, for the ones that haven't heard, the whole thing about me going back and forth in the hospital, I had blood poisoning from a infection that was in my leg, and it was about the size of my fist, and it was slowly leaking into my blood, which made me totally sick as a dog. And that was the reason I was falling asleep. That's the reason I was falling over, couldn't keep my balance, and my body was retaining all that water. Hell, I was over 400 pounds when I went in the hospital last time. Hope you're better. Oh, I'm doing a lot better. Michael Green is. I have no idea. We're not going to get into abuse. Okay. Give Doug a lot of respect. All the pain that he's been. I still got a lot of pain. Yeah, he faked his own arrest. Of course he did. You actually think Michael's going to go to jail for doing something to Tina? Shit, he'd just write a check and make Tina think about something else for a while. That's how that shit plays out. Yeah, well, I meant to shave, but this time snuck up on me. I've been cooking today. Um, I got a slow cooker going on right now. It's got uh, spaghetti sauce in it. And man, it smells good. I can smell it in here. BJ, I don't think that was Tina. Tina is not blocked on my chat, but she don't normally come in here. Bridget said you asked to move into the pool house. Well, I'm going to tell you right now. Go back to where she says that and where she shows you the phone. If you noticed, uh, the phone, she's not showing you the phone numbers that were on there. Okay, so no, I never asked. A fake account? Yeah, Miss Serena. Austin Ferris. I need to check something on you. I need to make sure he's got a wrench. Yes, Austin has a wrench. Austin's been having a hell of a time with the trolls too, believe it or not. I can't believe they did that, but Austin, you know you're always welcome in here, brother. Trolls will be trolls. Buddy, I'm going to tell you, Donald, you got no clue how these trolls have been acting lately. Hey, Memo. Jennifer. Jennifer, you need to do one of those phone conversations with Barbara so I can make sure you're you. And I'll give you your wrench back. Don't believe it? I'm always on your side. That's right. You know, the funny thing is, KM, whatever, Nation was trying to get me to come on there. Hey, Abby Rhodes, on their channel for what, 4 days, talking all kinds of crazy crap. But yet, what they don't understand, what they don't understand is I'm not going to come to somebody who calls. Okay? You don't hear Bounty calling nobody out. You don't hear Waterbug calling nobody out. You don't hear Sean calling nobody out. Well, maybe Sean. But the thing is, They're laid back streams. People go to them just to enjoy it. Now, Carter, I've told you this before. Take that shit out of your ears. Maybe you can listen a little bit more. In order to grow your channel and quit being a clout chaser, quit trying to start drama because that's all you're doing. Okay? And I'm not going to have it on here. So you can just go play with yourself or something. I mean, that's all he's been trying to do. That's right. Get him, Austin. Get him. Now, the shit that he was talking about is old news. I mean, every damn bit of it. I wish he'd come up with something new. Jeez. But you know, that's what a troll does. He'll find something out about somebody, and it's in the past, way in the past. And they'll dwell on it and dwell on it, make themselves sick about it. See, that person shouldn't be on YouTube. They hurt themselves. Oh, look at there. There's a fake account of me. Very good. Very good. Carter, just go away. I've had better trolls. Seriously. Moss Bricken from Sweden. I don't know if I pronounced that right, but I'm glad you're here. Chicken behind the camera. Yeah, we know where he's at. For sure. Oscar, what was that taken down for? Oscar, if you think I'm the troll, you just need to go away. Seriously. Bilbo! Oh, you look great. Better care. I'm taking a lot better care of myself. You know, was I in the hospital for 5 months? Something like that. On and off. You know, I got to where I couldn't even walk the last time. I got out of bed and I collapsed. And that was the last time I went to the hospital. And they finally figured out everything that was going on and treated me like they should have from the get-go. And I'm still fighting over the bills because there's some of them bills that I'm not going to pay because they treated me for shit that wasn't even there. Pissed me off more than anything else. But Deadpool, hi, right back at you from Kentucky, Alabama. I miss Alabama. I miss Smoke City. Yeah, I was going through YouTube and looking at some of the truckers' videos, and man, I miss the road. I'm gonna have to get me a road trip going on somewhere. Hi from Florida, Sean. Love Florida too. Slaughterville, Oklahoma? Never heard of it. Carl? Never heard of it. I used to work out of Joplin. Oh my God. Really, Carter? You know, you might want to give JP his name back. I mean, you stole the nation from JP. Yeah, I heard you, Donald. I heard you went back to Canada, British Columbia now. Hell, go up there and get some of that gold they always talking about. Jab, jab, fish coming. I never heard of you. You're new too. Want to move the pool house? Nah, guys, I'm not moving the pool house. They can forget that. Scrubs. Oh, yeah. And that's a fake kid behind the camera for sure. Ronnie C. How's it going, brother? Have I been to Branson? Oh, yeah. Well, I didn't stop there, but I've been through there. That's not the real kid. Kid behind the camera won't come on my channel. Father of two guys. He's so desperate. Yeah, after 3 hours and you only got 300, no, excuse me, 279 hits of talking shit. I mean, that's pretty sad. Carter, go make some videos. Don't do the live stream. Go do some videos. Your views will go up. You know. Anyway, try some cooking videos. Oh yeah, you can't. Self-explanatory when you microwave food. Why can't I join the Marines? I tried joining the Marines when I dropped out of high school and didn't work out. Can I make a meatloaf? Oh yeah. And when I make a meatloaf, I make it like my mama made it. I take bell pepper, breadcrumbs, two hard boiled eggs, make the loaf, bury the egg in the middle of it. I won't tell you the seasonings I put in it. You can't do that. You have to wait for the video itself. But I'm not a big fan of meatloaf. It usually gives me indigestion. It's got to be made with ground chuck. If most, you go to stuffed peppers, that gives me real bad indigestion unless it's cooked with ground chuck. A lot of people don't use ground chuck for that. I do. Adds gravy on her meatloaf. Now that's good too. It just depends on how you cooking it. See, the thing that really, really is good with meatloaf is if you cut it thin, add a little bit of gravy, and slap it between two pieces of bread. Now, that's good. KMG Nation will call you out. Call me out, Peckerhead. I don't care. Just like I told you before. Okay? Your lies, I'm not worried about. So go away with your tail between your legs like you normally do. You know, I see you have a following of what, 35 people? And most nights you don't even get that in a room. So, I mean, just go away. Shoot. Bridget Ward, honey, I want to thank you. I heard you were taking up for me in that shit show. I really do. Everybody that was going against him and getting blocked and going through all the hassles, I want to thank you. You did a real good job. I didn't watch it personally, but I was told about it by different people. Snake Eyes, it's the funny thing is, I mean, he had a good gaming channel. I don't know what the hell happened to it. I guess it quit growing and he just wanted to go back to doing drama. But I mean, drama, yeah, you build a channel on drama. He won't because one, he's got to find drama that hasn't been dramatized. I mean, you're doing nothing but beating a dead horse. And send Honey Bear over. You know? Hey, Hot Lips. How's it going? BJ. I'm glad to see you in here. I heard you weren't doing YouTube no more. But I'm glad you're in here. Susie, um, you keep that up, I'm gonna have to block you. Okay? Enough about Michael. You know, if you're gonna make a comment like that, you better have proof to back it up. Why do you think you should be able to live in Mike's pool house? I don't want to live in Mike's pool house. I figured this would come up. Uh, Me and Mike couldn't live on the same property. There's no way. I mean, I don't agree with everything he does, but I don't think anybody should live in that pool house. But that's up to them. That's going to crowd them. And they just don't need that. They got their own family going on. Me, I could live in a tent and be happy as long as it had a view to a lake, river, or stream. You know, I'd be happy. Kid behind the camera makes fake breakups. Jack Vegetable. Hey, buddy. That's North Carolina. Terrence Brown. We do believe Mike about the pool house. He only does it for views. Well, I just I can't see living under his thumb like that. Okay? Don't get me wrong, guys. Michael's not a bad guy. And I haven't made him out to be a bad guy. He just tries to control too many things in his life that are uncontrollable. I mean, you take me, for instance, I lived by myself for over 21 years. And then he starts telling me what I can and can't do. That ain't going to happen. I don't care how much money he's paying. Hell, at that time, my boss didn't even tell me what I could or couldn't do. Okay? It just didn't happen. Can you believe that kid behind the camera makes videos about him getting arrested? Yeah, I seen it. I still watch their videos once in a while. Um, I bounce between his page and Bridget's page. I mean, Bridget, don't get me wrong, she hasn't posted anything in 7 years, but still, I look at her old videos. And when I left Mandy's house, all the pictures that I had of Bridget are gone. Nick destroyed them. He destroyed everything that I had over there. So that's the only way that I get to see older pictures. And it looks as if the video stream is doing something bad. My dad called me a coward and an idiot, Dougie. Edward, that's not good. That's terrible. Um, the only thing that he loves is money. And Terrence, yeah, you're right. Getting back to Edward. Uh, buddy, I've been called that by my dad. It's been many years ago. Susie, I've seen him order more than that. When Swift was there and Juggernauts was there, it was like $350 worth of fast food he ordered from McDonald's. Why he did it, I don't know. But that was the last time I was over there. He sent a bunch of it home with me, but it made it as far as the trash can. I don't eat McDonald's. Makes me mad when people get a lot of money and they think they could pay anyone to do stupid, dirty crap. Well, yeah. My dad, my ex girlfriend, a troll, Dougie. Uh oh. How do I join a live? I really want to speak to you. Big fan. Well, one, you'd have to come up showing your face. You can't hide behind anything. I won't allow it. As Savannah said last night, if you're not allowed to put your face up here, then we're not going to have you up here. That's the only way that you can go live on here. Uh, I'm not doing a panel today, but tonight I'll most probably be doing a panel. How much are fishing license in Kentucky? $18, I believe, is what it was, Murray. I didn't get one this year because I don't plan on using it in Kentucky, but I do plan on be taking a trip here pretty soon and will be getting a fishing license there. If my dad ever called me a coward, no, he knew better than that. That was one word that he never put out of his mouth towards his kids. You're a good person no matter what. Oh, I know I'm a good person. And I don't try to prove it. I don't try to push that on nobody. Clint Eastwood. Mammoth Caves. I've driven through it. I've never been to it. In fact, the last time I went through it, I went catfish at a pay pond down that way. Michael and Bridget are just sad for the way they are treating you, making out that it's your fault. They're so childish. They're going to do what they're going to do. Um, they've made me look like the bad guy in all this. And it really hasn't helped them at all. In fact, I think it's really hurt them. But that's what they're going to do. You ever been to Oklahoma? Oh yeah, oh yeah. I used to live in Joplin, Missouri, which is what 8 miles from Oklahoma, and we used to go to McAllister all the time. So if you know anything about McAllister, you know it's there. Good person always will help without any payment. A bad person only does it. Yeah. Well, I mean, it depends on your situation. You're not going to do anything to hurt you or put you out money wise. Not this day and age. Hell, it's too hard to come by. Nice car. Cares about himself and his food. Ah, I hope he cares about his kids a lot more than his food. You know, guys, I'm fixing to lose my internet. According to what I'm looking at, Lewis. Hey, Donald. Austin, you live 40 miles from Joplin? Jeez. You know, that little town, it changed a lot after them twisters tore it up. And I've always wanted to go back. The year that happened is the year that I quit working in Joplin. Ain't that weird? The KMG, what does KMG stand for anyway? Let's see. Kick my groin? Is that what it stands for? I think so. Kick me in the groin. Yeah, there you go. Thunderstorms coming. I don't know. I'm looking at the little icon up there, and it's got one little bar on it. So that usually means I'm fixing to lose my internet. Carter, get a life. Yeah, right. Nah, you see, we own KMG. That pussy boy couldn't own anything. He wouldn't know how. Like I told him, go back to his gaming. That's where he was doing his best. But towards the end of July, guys, be looking for some videos. I may be taking a break. Doug, do you still watch the old? A lot of the old videos of AGP have been taken down. And the thing is, D'Angelo, how's it going? Michael's taking a lot of the old videos down. I don't know why. Well, yeah, I do. I was in them. A lot of the videos that I was in have been taken down. I wonder if Mike ever hang out with his kids. He's too busy worried about Charlie and all that. No, I don't think he's worried about Charlie. Charlie's got his own life going on. And Charlie's been doing real well for himself. You know, him and Erica fixing to get married. I'm glad to see that. Them two are just doing so much better together than they. I mean, they work well together. Watched Stanley Cup last night. Nope, sure didn't. I've been catching up on my drag racing, guys. Watching the John Force team roll through, which they didn't do so good last night. But you know, it's hard to keep that man down. Charlie is a good guy. He completely turned his life around for the better. He has. He really has. Like, what do you think, Michael, bringing back Tina in the videos? Well, if you remember a few months ago, he said he would never bring Tina back into a video. And look what they did. He said I would never be back in a video. But yet, he uses my likeness a lot. He changes the videos and pulls out certain clips and puts me in different videos. So, I mean, he owns the video, so he can do that. But I wish he wouldn't. Doug, have you ever watched motocross? Yeah, I'm not a real big fan of what they call motocross anymore. The bikes have gotten to where I don't know. They have gone to the new style motorcycles with the monoshock. When they did that, I mean, yeah, you can get higher up on the jumps, but they had a 750 over in Europe made by Honda. And the reason they didn't go into production bikes with it, they only made like 500 of them. The government used most of them. That they would have to make a new uh, circuit if they came out 100% with them. And they didn't. Couldn't imagine a 750. But I'm more into the enduro dirt street, which you don't see that type of racing no more too much. Half the course is a road course, half the course is a dirt track. And ice racing I used to get into. How am I feeling? I feel great. HEB, we were proud of Charlie. he would be ecstatic over what Charlie has accomplished. Michael clickbaits a lot. Yeah. Tuna will screw Mike over again. No, I don't see that. Anything that you pretty much see, they've done practiced a couple of times. Can you report Michael for YouTube using likeness? No. I don't care if Michael uses a likeness of me. Anything that he uses to get views with me, just make sure my grandkids are going to have a roof over their head, right? I just I just hope everything goes well for the rest of their lives. Is all I hope. I look Swedish. Well, nope. South Carolinian, born and bred. Doug, do you? Scandinavian blood? I don't think so. I really don't. As far as I have checked on my family tree, uh, was Blackfoot out of North Carolina. So there might be some Scandinavian in there. Am I still in Kentucky? Yeah, right now I am. Likeness when you're not in his videos. He uses it as a clickbait, but he's got quite a bit saved up in his little drives that he's never posted too. I believe since when AGP died, Bridget, dad passing away. Hmm. Uh, I could. I died 3 times. I'm Blackfoot. When I don't mop the floor, Donald. Look like a Viking. That's why. Uh, I'm not tall enough to be a Viking. I've never heard of a short Viking. I heard them Vikings were almost 7 foot tall. Wendy Pa. I'm doing good. No, AGP was Bridget's dad. Nah, AGP wasn't Bridget's dad by a long ways. You think your grandchildren ever know? Thinking of your grandchildren even now? Let me tell you something. I've always thought about grandchildren. Michael tried to make it to where I never seen my granddaughter. Okay, that was his whole point of misleading me and making me think different things. Okay, that's not how you do things. Yeah, and I snuck into a damn hospital. Yeah, I most probably could have went to jail for it, but I didn't, and I got away with it. Only your grandbaby for the was terrible. Yeah, yeah. I didn't. I haven't held my grandbaby. No, but I'm sure she knows who I am. would pay for fishing, pay for you to go fishing. How much do you need to become one catfish opening? I don't know. Doug, do you? The ponds that we go to up here, I don't like messing with pay ponds because you can only get to them so often when you're actually going to catch things. I mean, the whole time that I went with Nick, we never caught no fish. Not one fish. We went 3 times at $75 a night for all three of us. And that was also with 2 poles apiece. And it just never panned out. People were catching fish around us, but it was the bait we were using. You know, it's he wouldn't allow me to take no chicken livers. He says they wouldn't work up there. That's what everybody was catching them on. Why are you talking about Michael? Because I can. Who wouldn't stuck in a hospital with behave, George? You're just a teen. Not worth my time. What are you talking about? Have you ever been spearfishing before? No. Growing up, me and my brother there was a pond close by to the house. We tried to do the bow and arrow thing in that pond. I mean, it was crystal clear. You could see all the way to the bottom. We never could get it right. And you are just a tool, not worth my time. George, chill out, man. Wow. Natasha, it's 2 a.m. there where you're at. Well, that means you're also a day ahead of us. The memo show. Miss Serena did nice. Sarah, George. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see. We had a Sarah coming in here. I don't think we'll see her in here no more. Uh, she showed her true colors over there. You want sponsorship? I'll pay. No, you start paying me to fish, and I'm going to lose all hope. Just lose it all together. I mean, hell, got this nice pin reel that I'm going to be using here in a few weeks. I can promise you that. Right here. I mean, the link's up. I mean, you can put money into it. If you want to put some money towards the trip, I do believe you can. Yeah. Yeah, there's a way to do it. I don't have a cash app or nothing like that, but you can do there's a way to show your support down there at the bottom if you want to. But I promise there'll be some videos coming up, regardless if I get donations or not. My ass is gone fishing towards the end of July. So might also be a camping trip too. Terrence, there will be some cooking videos when I get down yonder. So, Dougie, please do more cooking videos. There will be some recipes. I don't. That is Sarah, Dougie. Where's Sarah? Sarah, use your regular name. You're not blocked in here. You start making other accounts. Hey, Caitlin. You make other accounts and come under a different name. That makes you a troll automatically. We don't like trolls in here, but we deal with them. I mean, I won't block them unless they're making a total ass out of themselves. I'll put them on timeout, but that's it. Oh, and another thing, just another piece of advice for Carter. Carter, you can't tell your people where you want them to go. Okay? You can't tell them not to go into a certain stream. This is America. It's a free country. Okay? You want to do that shit, go to Russia. They might like you better over there. Oh, I don't mind the trolls if they're behaving themselves. Hell. Where's Bridget? I guess she's at home. Toy Story. But anyway, let me get back to StreamYards. Yeah, I'm back down to one little notch. Guys, when I get back on here tonight, we'll do a panel. So, Reese, I should be back on about 9 o'clock my time, which is Central Time. If everything goes right here at the house. If it's not too noisy, I'll be back on. And that's when we'll do a panel. But yeah, end of July, be looking for the cooking videos. Guess where I live is 6.25. You got to be in California if it's that high. Or up on the northeast. Take care, Doug. See you tonight. All right, Matthew. Yeah, I'm going to shut this down, guys. Y'all have a great afternoon. Much love to you, even to the trolls. I'm going to take my sugar and make sure it's not too high or too low. I'm feeling a little lightheaded. Hell, I'll tell you what, I'll do it right in front of y'all. So that way you know I'm doing it. How about that? Bridget Ward, honey, I am very impressed with you. I really am. Heard what you did.
Yeah.
There we go. Guys, 130 is what my sugar is right now. That's perfect. Just to let you know. That means all my medication's doing what it should be doing. So, guys, take care. I'll see you tonight. Be cool. Bounty! We just getting off, Bounty, but I'll be on later on tonight doing a panel. So we'll see you then. Much love to everybody. Thank you for showing up.